There we go, that should be good. Alright. So we just left Midgar. Also, welcome back everybody to another day of Final Fantasy VII Echo S mod. I believe there's an enemy here that gives us an enemy skill. Mantra Magic should be it. Yep, there we go. I think they give atomic scissors as well. Let's try and see if we can get into another battle with them. Okay, here we go. Steel. There we go. Nice. I like it when things are easy like that.
I had enough of your sorry ass.
Go ahead and put that on Barret. Poison. Fire. Go ahead and put another on there just because I want to get the AP. Save, just in case something bad happens. That's right. We also want to put Barret in the front because now that we have atomic scissors, he'll be doing melee hits now. Now we can go to calm. Right.
We have reached calm. Yo, I'll be in here. Don't take too long. Let's go, Cloud.
So before we do that, we're gonna go check out the weapons store. I believe it's right above us. Yep.
Welcome to the weapons store. We've got weapons of all shapes and sizes.
A full metal staff and a mithril armlet.
Welcome to the I'm sorry. Our supplier had some trouble with materia thief on their way here from Junon. If you head that way, be sure to avoid the forest, okay?
Eee. Materia thief. So we got some new materials here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up heal and earth. I could pick up another steel, but not worth. I was thinking about putting on the mithril. Is it bangle? Armlet. But 4 slots is needed right now. Actually, put Quake on Barrett. I have 2 senses, so I think I'll put Heal on Cloud for now. Actually, let's do this. Barrett has enough. Cloud needs more magic. I like my Cloud to be pretty good at everything. So we're gonna go look around.
I hear terrorists bombed a Mako reactor in Midgard. A lot of scary stuff is happening these days. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
You see me? I used to work south of here at the Mithril Mine. A whole load of monsters started appearing there. Thanks to that, business went to pot. Now I spend all my days here getting hammered.
What a waste of money, man.
Apparently, an anti-Shinra group called Avalanche was active in Midgard, but looks like Soldier wiped them out in the end.
Stay out of the kitchen.
Sorry. Just wanted to hear your voice.
True that Shinra made those monsters?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, either way, we can hardly stand up to them if we're relying on their reactors.
True. So there's an ether there. Grab that. I think that's all for this house.
Tomorrow's another day. All's well.
Tomorrow's another day, all's well. Talk to everyone in town.
There's talk that the land near the Mako reactors has gone dry. That's why I think it's a good idea to have your energy supplied from the outside, like we do in this town.
I heard President Shinra was killed, and his son Rufus badly injured. I bet that's news to you, huh? Just between us, I hear they were both attacked by that whatever it's called.
Interesting. Well, he knows about Avalanche, but he doesn't want to say it outright.
Midgard, a so-called floating city. Once I'd like to see it with my own eyes.
My dad was a miner, but when monsters started appearing at the Mithril Mine, he lost his job. Now all he does is sit around at the bar getting drunk.
Kid, you gotta talk to your dad.
A suspicious man in a black cloak showed up. He was carrying a mean-looking sword.
I wonder if they'll show Sephiroth here in Calm. Get a Peacemaker. Won't be using that anytime soon.
Miles was really immature. So embarrassing that I could just puke. I'm gonna join Soldier when I grow up. I'll train hard every day from now on.
Guard source from here. Hopefully the kids don't say anything. Go ahead and use that. Oops. Use it on Cloud. Because everything's going to be on Cloud. He's the main protagonist.
Hey, wouldn't happen to know any juicy gossip, would you?
What do you want to know?
Thanks to the Shinra Company's Mako energy, our lives are much easier nowadays.
You must be travelers. I know a few things that may come in handy when you're out there. Want me to tell you them? Alright then, let me explain how to use the world map. What would you like to know?
The keys.
You can view the world map by pressing start. The map comes in 2 sizes. Use them properly and you'll avoid getting lost all the time. Pressing start again will change the map size or make it disappear entirely. Useful, huh? Anything else you'd like to know?
No thanks.
You can save anywhere on the world map by accessing the menu. It's a good idea to save frequently. Well then, bon voyage!
Good tip.
Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there. Here they have a lot of trouble these days.
And we take this guy's ether. And we let his dog out.
Did you say you came? I used to live.
And then there's one more house, I believe, with something in it.
Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient. And we owe it all to Shinra.
No way!
But I hate to think of what life'd be like without it.
There's a will, there's a way to find another source of energy. We're just super reliant on that right now.
Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but on the other hand, animals and plants have declined rapidly. I think the old ways may have been better. What do you think?
No, yeah, maybe.
Yeah!
And that should be it for everything in town. Let's go back to the inn.
Hello, sir. Are you Cloud? Your companions are waiting for you upstairs. It's 20 gil a night. Will you be staying?
Cloud, you're late.
I'm not.
Way to go,
You're early.
not taking too long.
Sorry. Looks like I kept you all waiting.
That's everyone.
So, your story? Sephiroth, the crisis facing the planet. Let's hear it.
I wanted to be like Sephiroth. So I joined Soldier. After working with him on several missions, we got to know each other.
You were friends?
I'm not sure. I mean, he was older than me, and didn't really talk about himself. We were more like comrades, I guess. We trusted each other. Until... Soldier's main duty after the war was dealing with those who opposed Shinra. It was 5 years ago. I was 16. Sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing?
I'll be alright.
I guess I've been lucky. I've never had motion sickness. Are you ready?
Hey. Settle down.
They gave me new materia. I can't wait to try it.
Just like a child.
Just like a puppy.
Are you going to brief us on the mission?
This time, our orders are far from typical.
Good.
Why do you say that?
I joined Soldier so I could be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was over. If I want to be a hero, I need to be a part of something big. What about you, hero? How do you feel about this mission?
I thought you wanted a briefing.
Interesting.
Our orders are to investigate a deteriorated Mako reactor, which is behaving abnormally. There's also been an outbreak of brutal monsters in the area. Once we're finished with them, we can identify the problem at the reactor and neutralize it.
Brutal monsters? Where?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I'm from.
Is that so? Hometown.
Sir! Some crazy-looking creature just jumped out at us!
That would be one of our monsters.
It's funny how Cloud says he wants to be a hero, so he has to be part of something big. I'm not sure if that's intentional. We just get knocked out again.
Sephiroth's strength was unreal. He was far stronger in reality than any of the stories you hear.
Even when compared to other soldiers, like you?
Yeah, I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim.
How does it feel? It's been a while since you were back in your hometown, right? So, how does it feel? I wouldn't know. I don't have a hometown.
Then where are your parents?
My mother's name was Genova. She died giving birth to me. My father... What am I saying? Now, move out.
Psst. You'll get in trouble if you keep wandering around.
Lookout is so boring.
Just sit tight. It's your job. Want to do the usual? Shall we practice?
Practice? Oh, the pose! I guess in Soldier, you're always worrying about your image, aren't you? How did it go? Like this?
You've gotten a lot better.
I'm glad I'm not in Soldier.
It smells of Mako.
We never did that with the these guys in the actual Rebirth demo.
Yo, hang on. That's it, ain't it? What Sephiroth said. His mother's name. Genova. I remember. That damn headless freak in the Shinra building.
That's right.
Hold on, Barrett. Let's hear Cloud's story first. You can ask questions later.
Come on, Tifa.
Okay, Cloud, carry on.
The childhood friends reunite.
Tifa really surprised me. The village was deserted. I guess the people had shut themselves in their homes because of the monsters. No. Maybe they were afraid of us.
We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early tonight.
Alright.
Since we only need one lookout, the rest of you can take a break. Oh, that's right. You may visit your family and friends.
I'm so nervous.
What's wrong?
You just never know when a monster might show up.
I heard the great Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of him with a monster.
Get back in your house. It's dangerous.
Fine, ass. Huh? Isn't that you? Are you Cloud? Really? That you?
Alright. There's a little tower in the middle of the city, which peers into Tifa's house. That's pretty accurate.
Cloud, did you go into my house?
I thought you might be home.
Apparently, the kitty's food is right here. Fluffy.
Cloud, did you go into my room too?
Obtained frilly panties.
Cloud, is that true?
Just kidding. Don't get mad.
Cloud, we're talking about something really important here. Did you play my piano?
Yeah. Now, how did it go? Oh.
Alright. How do I do this? Don't remember. Okay. Da, da, na, 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 da, na, 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 na. Okay, got it.
I've heard that melody somewhere before. I played it quite well.
Well, the reason why we did that melody is because later on it's gonna give us Tifa's level 4 limit break. Alright, after that we could go to Cloud's house and talk to his mom.
This is my house. It has nothing to do with the incident 5 years ago.
Hang on. I want to hear it.
Yeah, me too. It hadn't been a long time, right?
Tell us more. You saw your family, yeah?
You say family, but my father died when I was young. That's why my mom lived here alone. Yeah, I saw my mom. She was so full of energy. Hadn't changed at all. And then, a few days later, she was dead. But when I last saw her, she looked better than ever.
Yes? Welcome home, Cloud.
Hi, Mom.
Come, come. Let your mom take a good look at you. You look so charming. This is a soldier uniform?
Mom, listen,
My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone.
Not really.
I'm worried about you. The city's full of temptation. Your poor mom would feel a lot better if you settled down with a nice girlfriend.
I'm fine.
You know, if you had an older girlfriend, she'd give you some stability. I think a girl like that would be perfect.
I'm not interested.
Are you eating properly?
I'm fine. The company takes care of me.
Oh? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Hey, Cloud. But you see, Cloud. What do you think, Cloud? Remember, I'll always be there for you.
Let's stop this.
So we don't really dive much into Cloud's family. I think that's going to be a major part in the next in Rebirth, because I feel like Cloud also has a thing against Sephiroth too for killing his mom. I don't think there's anything up here.
Huh? Ah, you from Shinra?
Who are you?
I'm the village's. Wait. You're Cloud, aren't you? Have you forgotten me?
You're Tifa's.
Yeah, her dad. Listen, I would appreciate it if you would, stay away from my daughter. We don't need Shinra's help to defend our village.
This mansion is... No, I'll come to this later.
Alright. We met Tifa's dad. Oh wait, we gotta go to this little item shop.
Hello, welcome. Hey, aren't you?
Did I go in here? I don't remember.
Now you pissing me off. This don't matter. Get the hell on with it.
Technically we did, but only in the demo.
Who are you?
I'm Zongen. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this village, a girl named Tifa is my student.
Did you say Tifa?
Oh, Tifa is very perceptive. She'll be a powerful fighter.
So, what can I do for you, Cloud?
I'm staying here tonight, right? How's the village doing?
Let's see. It's been about 1 year since the boom in monsters. Other than that, not much has changed. Nothing ever does in the tiny village like this. As you know, when they were building the reactor, that's when the village was at its best. When they were building it. But it's been downhill since they completed it. A few years after, the trees on the mountain withered away. Was the reactor a good idea or a bad idea? With hindsight, it's obvious. Well, what can we do about it now? If we could just be rid of the monsters, at least then, things would be a little more bearable around here. So,
I'm staying here tonight, right?
Since you're with the Shinra Company, you're more than welcome to. What about your own home? I'm sure you'd be happier there. So...
Where's Sephiroth?
He's upstairs.
What are you looking at?
This scenery. It feels familiar somehow.
Sometimes I wonder, do Sephiroth, Cloud, and Zack share memories?
We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep.
Yeah, might as well.
I've hired a guy to take us to the Mako reactor. I'm told that she's young. I hope we can rely on her.
I wonder if he'll let me take a picture.
If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have banned hiking.
Late again.
I was so nervous, I couldn't get any sleep.
Once the guide gets here, we're heading out.
Listen to me, Sephiroth. If something happens to her...
Calm down.
I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 strong men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you.
Tifa? You're the guide?
That's right. It just so happens I'm the #1 guide in the village.
But it's too dangerous. I can't let you get involved.
Then you can protect her. Very well. Let's go.
Mr. Sephiroth, a picture as a memento? Tifa, ask Cloud for me too. Jeez.
Where?
Great, thanks. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed.
A Mako reactor was built inside Mount Nebel. The cold mountain air was just as I remembered it.
Okay, from here on it gets a lot tougher. Keep up.
got you!
Cloud!
Hang on!
Seems we're all right. Can we make it back?
The caves around here are intertwined, a bit like an ant farm, so... Oh, and Mr. Sephiroth, one of your men is missing.
It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. Stick close together.
So, after playing the demo of Rebirth and replaying this, I could see why they fall into a river. Because if they fell up from that high, they'd be dead. And the difference between this one and the Rebirth demo, it actually shows that Sephiroth did care. He was actually genuinely concerned for the other guy and was the one to look for him.
What's this?
This cave has a strange color, doesn't it?
It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why a reactor was built here.
Dropping frames. Waiting for the frames to stop dropping. Yeah, there we go.
What's this?
A Mako spring. It's said to be a miracle of nature.
Despite its great beauty, it too will disappear if the reactor continues to suck up the Mako energy.
That's materia. When Mako energy is condensed, materias like this one may form. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state.
Now that you mention it, why is it that when we equip materia we can also use magic?
You're a soldier and didn't know that? The knowledge of the ancients is sealed inside materia. The knowledge to manipulate the power of the land. It connects us to the planet and calls forth magic. Or so they say.
Magic. A mysterious power. Did I say something funny?
A man once told me to never use unscientific terms like mysterious power. He said that it shouldn't even be called magic. I just remembered how angry he was, that's all.
Who was it?
Hojo of Shinra. An inexperienced man who inherited the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes.
A Mako spring. So, the knowledge of the ancients resides here.
Knowledge of the ancients resides in the Mako spring. Make mental note of that.
We've made it. That sure was the long way around, though.
Tifa, you wait here.
I'm going inside, too. I want to see.
It's off limits to civilians. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets.
But...
Take care of the young lady.
better take real good care of me then.
Genova. What's that? Is it locked?
Here's the reason for the malfunction. This is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? I see, Hojo. But you're still no match for Professor Gast. This system condenses and then freezes Mako energy. At least, it did originally. Now, what happens to Mako energy when it is further condensed?
Becomes materia.
Oh yeah, it can become materia.
Right, normally. But Hojo put something in there. Take a look. Look, through the window.
What is that?
Normal members of Soldier, like you, have been bathed in Mako. You're different from normal people, but still human. However, what about these? They've been exposed to far higher concentrations of Mako than you.
So these are the monsters?
Yes, and it was Hojo of Shinra who produced these monsters. Grotesque life forms created by Mako energy. That's the reality of it.
Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth!
No, it's not possible. Was I? Was I created the same way?
Sephiroth?
Am I no different to these monsters? You saw them. All of them. They're human.
Human? No way!
Ever since I was a child, I felt different from the rest. Special somehow. But not like this.
I guess you could say Sephiroth is having a crisis. A crisis to the core.
Am I no different? I didn't understand the words at the time. More than anything, I was shocked that Shinra had been creating monsters.
Oh, Shinra! The more I hear it, the more I hate it.
Who would have believed that the Mako reactor held a secret like that?
Is this the reason for the increase in monsters over the past few years? I think we should listen to Cloud's story more carefully from here on. Isn't that so, Barrett?
What are you asking me for? Keep going. Mind your own damn business. Yo, Cloud. Carry on.
Tifa, did you wait outside the whole time?
Yeah.
We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He wouldn't talk to anyone.
And then he just disappeared.
We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim.
The villagers called it the Shinra Mansion. It had been unoccupied for as long as I could remember.
We hadn't even been born the last time it was used. People from Shinra lived there a long time ago.
Now that you mention it, or now that he says it, actually, I don't remember them saying that. So Shinra was there way before Cloud was born. So does that? Nah. Well, I'll let you guys know. I have a theory just off of that. Is Cloud Professor Gas' son? We won't know. Could he be related? I know all signs don't point to it, but like, you never know. What if?
There's no sign of Mr. Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into that room.
We know of Professor Gas and Hojo, but we haven't really seen Professor Gas. At least I haven't. I'm actually following a walkthrough.
A seemingly dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old stratum. Professor Gast named the organism Genova. Year 1977. Genova is confirmed an ancient. Between 1977 to 1986, Genova Project authorized and Maka Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? I wish to be alone.
Sure, but you know, you could use a friend.
Thereafter, Sephiroth confined himself to the mansion. He continued to read as if possessed, and not once did the light in the basement go out.
Oh, yeah. So this path up here is actually blocked off in the demo. And the entrance to downstairs is actually on this side of the building. I wonder why they changed that. Could it be to save time?
Sephiroth seems different.
The world may never know. I'm just kidding. Maybe they'll do like another developer interview and they'll talk about it. Hey, Sephiroth. Why you laughing there?
Who's there? Loathsome
Housekeeping.
traitor.
Traitor?
You ignorant traitor. I will explain it to you.
Oh, am I a traitor?
This planet originally belonged to the Cetra, a race of nomads. They would travel, unlock the planet, and then move on. At the end of their long, harsh journey, they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. However, some began to dislike traveling. They built dwellings and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had bestowed upon them, and gave back not one whit in return. Those are your ancestors.
Sephiroth.
Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors fled in all directions. They survived because they hid. The crisis was averted because the Cetra sacrificed themselves. After that, your ancestors continue to spread out and multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra are these reports.
What does this have to do with you?
Don't you see? A 2,000-year-old ancient named Genova was found in a layer of ice, which led to the Genova Project. The Genova Project intended to create humans with the abilities of the ancients, that is, the Cetra. I was the one created.
Created?
Yes, Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, created me.
How did he? Sephiroth?
Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother.
So I have questions there. If some of the nomads separated to lead an easier life, wouldn't that mean everyone is technically an ancient too? Or etc.? So, like, basically everyone's pretty much connected, right? And if they go from planet to planet, that would mean there are more out there somewhere in the universe. Could this all possibly just be part of Genova's dream? Or she's like technically controlling what everyone sees, because, you know, unlocking the planet and the oh no. Sephiroth, what did you do?
No, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and give me a hand. I'll check this house. You take the one over there.
Anyways, what was I saying? So earlier when we hit that Mako stream, it said that it could give us illusions or make us see things that's not real.
Sephiroth.
Hey, am I gonna die?
Could it be that every planet we unlock, we go through the same story over and over?
This is beyond cruel.
But things change every time? Who knows? There it is, the iconic Sephiroth scene.
Dad! It was Sephiroth. Sephiroth did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldier. Mako reactors. Shinra. All of them! I hate them all!
Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open the door.
How could you do that to my dad? How could you do that to everyone in the village? When I'm in a bind, you said you'd come. You promised me. When I'm
Dude, Genova looks awesome. In glorious 60 frames.
Mother, let's take back the planet. I have a great idea. We'll head to the Promised Land.
Sephiroth. My family. My hometown. How could you?
Here they are again, Mother. With your superior abilities, knowledge, and magic, you were destined to rule the world. But they, those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you, so don't worry.
What are you going to do about this grief? My family, my friends, having my hometown taken from me.
It's the same as your sorrow!
My sorrow? What do I have to be sorrowful about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to rule this world. I was given life in order to take this planet back from imbeciles like you, to reclaim it for the Cetra. What, then, should I be sad about?
Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, not anymore. You're not the Sephiroth I used to know!